Welcome back to this episode of Factorio Nullius. Between this episode and the last, I just did a few wind turbines and power and the relays to have more support robots potentially. And now I think I want to actually finish this crusher, or has it been finished yet? I guess now I have crusher 2 automated, that's good. Now I just want to use this crusher wherever I have used other crushers before. Not sure if I will use it there or in other places, but it's definitely good to have this new version ready. And I can just get rid of this version. So I also want to see what's next in the research. I guess reverse factory, which is another mod. I don't really need to do that right now. I might go into organic chemistry 5 instead. Maybe cybernetics 3 as well, to get a few better armor options. Ceramic powder utilization. Consume 100 ceramic powder. Maybe that's something I need to look into. That's one of the next bottlenecks in terms of research. Okay, I guess let's look at ceramic powder. And whenever I am somewhere where there are crushers, then I might replace those. Okay, I need boron. How do I do boron? I need boric acid and aluminum ingots. Volcanic separation 2. So there's a different recipe. I think I'm doing one type of volcanic gas separation already, but that's not that. So hard glass needs also boric acid. And that's just the boxing or the reverse boxing recipe. What else can I do with boron? I guess nothing yet. But it will be useful in this steel ingot recipe and solar panel 2. I guess there's monocrystalline silicon. So far I only use polycrystalline silicon for the first version. And that doesn't look as sharp at the end. Anyway, I need to look into using this other separation recipe. Right now, the separation is happening here, I think. And I'm not really sure if there's another... I guess there might be another fluid coming out of there. Need another radar there, so I can see what's going on. Do I have radars? Yes. Sensor nodes, as they are called. Where did I leave the car? Probably somewhere in this world. Oh, back there. That's very nice. Off past me to leave it there. Might also take a few more yield modules, although there are already some available. Haste module, I don't know if I ever want to use that. At least probably not in any of the normal recipes. Oh. They deliver crushers to me, I don't want that. Take them away, please. I could also just throw them in there. by. I guess they now just need to do a contact with me and then they realize that I don't have the crushers anymore. Let's just flee from these robots. They don't have anything to give to me. And I guess I could flee on this belt to flee a bit faster. Would be really nice to have concrete everywhere. This is a lot faster than the natural ground. So this makes carbon dioxide. I should keep that in mind, I guess. Another recipe that I have back there also produces carbon dioxide. But it uses sludge instead of producing sludge. Also uses hydrochloric acid and it produces wastewater. But there's probably too much sand. Need to do something with the sand. And I need to free up the iron ore, or the crushed iron ore. This is probably where I will go right now, and then I will try to do the volcanic separation. The different one. Is there nothing in there? I guess that's why nothing is displayed, or only for a very short moment. This is the gravel handling. This is normal glass, made from silica. Should use yield modules here. Maybe I can also use yield here. So wherever I use that, I will use that. Wherever I can use that, I mean. This is a crusher. Yeah, let's replace those crushers. And then I can use more yield modules. There's one way to get rid of sand, but it's... I mean, it is limited because I need a lot of chests, or I need to fill a lot of water. Not sure if there's anything I can do with landfill. Except use it as... Okay, I can reverse factory it to stone again. But also want to see what I can do with sand. So there's this rutile washing. I think I'm doing that already. Or did I just plan that potentially? There's silica. Silica 2 also produces rutile. So those are two different recipes. One time with sulfuric acid, the other time with caustic solution and hydrochloric acid. I think those are some recipes that I wanted to do as well. I have to check whether I'm already doing them. There is rutile, yes. And I'm not yet doing anything with that. And the sludge just stays there. I guess I did start that at some point, but I didn't continue building that. So I wanted to go to the left for some reason. I already forgot. I guess just installing more chests there. Maybe, okay, like that. I think this should be enough. There will not be endless sand there, and then these inserters don't have to work too much and they can just transfer further to the right. And I should try to take my car on the way somewhere else. I guess I could now fix the rutile situation. This is really not good. Let's not have this there. I think I might have crushed into one of these already. It would be good if these things only stood below the wind turbines, and ideally they would always stand in the same pattern. Not sure if that's actually true. Let's also see the total coverage. There's a gap and there's another little gap. There are a few gaps. I guess I'm not using a good pattern yet. I think so far they were always on the right or on the right end of the wind turbine. That's where I usually would place them. Except that one doesn't have any yet. Did I just kill that? Or did I not do anything? I think this needs to basically be replaced. And maybe I should take that into the blueprint. Should just make a blueprint with a grid of 4 wind turbines and then always these relays in the same position. And it's a slight problem that these power pole 2s are not in a perfect spacing, so I have to change up the spacing slightly. Anyway, for now I will just deal with the rutile. Okay, and the sludge. I want to see where I can go with that. So it seems to be up there as well. I think I might just for now connect it like that somehow. Always a bit surprised and annoyed when tunneling doesn't replace the belt that's already there. Okay, now the sulfuric acid goes away and some of the sand goes away. But this sand comes mostly from the left. I still need to get the sand from the right. Turning circle is a bit big. Bigger than I'm used to. So I guess I'll just steal the sand from these chests eventually. Okay. And this will now go backwards somewhere. It will not be in a perfect bus placement. We'll have to fix that at some point when there's time and space, when I know more things about the way this factory should be built. Also, there's a charger that is really in a difficult position. Let's just place another relay there and there. And then these chargers will also be built there. There's already one. I hope the wind turbines are placed in the correct places. And I guess there needs to be one in between, but there's this tunnel thingy. And there's also nothing here. Let me get out my blueprint. Okay, I'll just build a tunnel here. At least the spacing is still correct. And this is still here, but I will remove it now. Charger can go. And now I will remove this for the moment. Just to build the wind turbine there. Okay, now almost every one of these wind turbines has a charger. Guess it's fine to have that many chargers. And I actually wanted to go further with the sand. I was just a bit distracted. Also, I did disconnect this. This is a bit annoying. But you know what? I could just... not just drive. I just thought I was out of a car, but I'm not. Yeah, let's do something like that. The one iron ingot will go back onto this belt. And now I can just have the tunnel end there. And later I need to deal with all of this gravel. It's already quite full. And I'm getting a lot of belts sent. I guess I can't just stand here and wait for them to deliver stuff. Okay, I'm almost at the place where the sand needs to go. Good. Sand is delivered. And now there's too much carbon dioxide. I am not yet getting rid of it, so that's one thing to do. I'm not sure if carbon dioxide is already sent that far to the left. It sort of stops there. I guess I will fetch it from these iron ingots. I can't even see it from here, so I might just take that, even though it's really far up in the sky with the zoom. So I guess it's the same kind of fluid. And now it will go. And now I can look at other things to do with rutile. So there's another recipe how I might get it. I guess this would destroy more sand, but it would also create silica, and the question is whether I need silica that much or whether I need to abandon other recipes that produce silica. But I guess I will then have to make titanium tetrachloride later. This is a way to get rid of chlorine. That's a nice thing, because at some point I had too much chlorine. Maybe I still have from the saline water separation. So I might place a few more relays. And chargers. There's no wind turbine there yet, and further to the left. I will now leave these robots. This should have happened. I meant I was very determined in hitting something. So, what is this separation? Is it called separation? I guess. Volcanic separation 2. So the boric acid is solid. I think the other things are still the same. I will just try it out. So it's still carbon monoxide on the right. There in the middle, and sulfur dioxide on the left. I want to see the ratios. So that's 8 sulfur dioxide, 12 and 16. 16, 24 and 32. And 80 volcanic gas compared to 40. Good to know. So, I guess I will have to get out the boron on the left side, since I totally did not leave any space there. The recipes just look different with this pinkish piece of drawing, I guess. So, I guess the water might have to go through a different place. And it's not even that much water, so I can just... I hate when those robots fly through my mouse while I'm right-clicking and destroying something, and then the robots also get taken apart. Then I have to replace them. So I guess I can do it like that, and then I still have 2 spaces per machine to get stuff out again. Except, well, I have to see whether that's also the case here. I guess it is. So I can just use one inserter I still need to put energy somewhere. Might also think about yield modules and also use better refineries or distilleries. I guess that's what they're called. So yield modules. And now we have boric acid on a belt. I guess I will throw that into a big chest for now. And next thing to do would be to check if we can use more of the sulfur dioxide, because that might be a limiting factor, having too much of that. And yeah, I guess this is it for this episode. Thank you for watching.